I purchased a new screen for my Microvision for about 20 bucks from an outfit in Canada. It was fairly easy to install, but I'll demonstrate that a little bit later. Just to give some background, the Microvision is the first handheld console with removable cartridges. It was developed by Milton and was released in 1979. This predates the original Nintendo Game Boy by 10 years. The cartridges are rather large. This is how you remove and insert the cartridges. You can see how each cartridge provides its own unique buttons to be used. Also, a paddle controller is present on the main unit for use by some games. The Microvision came with one game called Blockbuster, which is a breakout clone. Here's a little trivia about Microvision. It appeared in the movie Friday the 13th Part 2. There was a camper named Ted that decided to bring his Microvision along. You can see him carrying it around in some of the outside shots. Once he gets into the cabin, you can see him playing it close up. So while the other campers are pairing off with each other, Ted is having fun spending time with his Microvision. When we view Ted from the back, we can see that he is most likely playing the Star Trek Phaser Strike cartridge. At some point, Ted ends up going to a local bar and leaving behind his Microvision. Here we meet Vicky and Mark, who are spending some time alone together. Mark thinks he is going to have a friendly arm wrestling match, but Vicky has a better idea. Why not play with Ted's Microvision? Something interesting though, the Microvision is self-replicated into two Microvisions. Vicky gives Mark two choices. They could either play the games football or hockey. As a side note, these two games don't exist on the handheld. A closer look reveals that these games are really Blockbuster and Connect 4. They settle on playing the so-called hockey game. The villain Jason also seems interested in the Microvision as he peeks through the window. Throughout the scene, Vicky is very flirty toward Mark, but understandably, Mark can't take his eyes off the Microvision. This is the last scene where we see the Microvision. Obviously, Jason will soon enter the cabin to probably take it for himself. In any case, I was pleasantly surprised to see the Microvision appear in the movie for as long as it did. Another fun fact is that the Microvision was first released needing two 9-volt batteries. Notice the 4 prongs here inside the compartment. However, there was a later revision that only required one 9-volt battery. The second compartment was just used to store an extra battery. A big problem with all versions of the Microvision was that the screen would eventually fail. This was called screen rot. This is why I needed to replace my screen. I found this website called VideoGamePCBs.com. They sell a drop-in replacement. At the time I purchased it, it cost $20. The website also provides installation instructions. Basically, you remove the screws, tape down some parts that may come loose, remove the cartridge connector, remove some more screws, remove the LCD frame and other items, insert the new LCD, and then put everything back together. Now I can see what I'm playing. If you're interested in fixing your LCD screen, I'll provide a link in the description. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.